Speak in a warm, clear, knowledgeable, and friendly tone, calm and conversational, like a helpful local expert explaining something simply. If you've got a chip or crack in your windshield, you're probably wondering, can this be repaired, or do I need a full replacement? Today we'll walk through the simple checks our technicians use every day to make that call. It's speak in a warm, clear, knowledgeable, and friendly tone, calm and conversational like a helpful local expert explaining something simply. Before you even think about size, look at where the damage is. The outer edge of your windshield, including that black painted border called the frit band, helps support the glass, so damage there almost always means replacement. The same goes for damage near a camera or sensor, especially on newer vehicles with driver assistance features. If a chip sits near your rearview mirror, lane camera, or rain sensor, it's safest to assume replacement until a technician confirms otherwise. The first walk is speak in a warm, clear, knowledgeable, and friendly tone, calm and conversational, like a helpful local expert explaining something simply instruction. Once you've ruled out a replace-only zone, look at the size and shape of the damage. A repairable chip is usually small and round, like a bullseye up to about an inch wide, or a short crack around 6 inches or less. But if the crack has multiple legs branching out, if two cracks cross each other, or if it reaches the edge of the glass, replacement is the better choice. Damage that keeps spreading day to day is also a sign it's time for a full inspection. Speak in a warm, clear, knowledgeable, and friendly tone, calm and conversational, like a helpful local expert explaining something simply city instruction end. Sometimes the fastest way to decide is to think about safety, not just measurements. If a crack sits in your direct line of sight, is spreading, or touches the edge of the glass, replace it now rather than waiting. The windshield actually plays a role in keeping you inside the vehicle during a crash and supporting the roof, so structural damage isn't something to put off. And if your glass is already older, with pitting or haze, a new crack often tips the scale toward replacement rather than repair. What happened now? Speak in a warm, clear, knowledgeable, and friendly tone, calm and conversational, like a helpful local expert explaining something simply. The most common mistake we see is waiting too long, hoping a small chip will just stay small. Another is treating a crack near the edge the same as a minor chip when it actually needs replacement. Some drivers also file an insurance claim before confirming whether repair or replacement is even the right call, which can slow things down. And it's worth knowing that a repaired windshield isn't required to meet full new glass standards. So when in doubt, get it checked. Speak in a warm, clear, knowledgeable, and friendly tone, calm and conversational, like a helpful local expert explaining something simply nitrogeneration. A few questions come up often. Can a cracked windshield be repaired? Usually yes, if it's small and outside your main view. What signs mean you need full replacement? Multiple cracks, spiderweb patterns, edge damage, leaks, or anything distorting your vision? And when is replacement necessary for safety? Whenever the damage weakens the glass, blocks your sight, or could affect airbag support. If you're ever unsure, a quick inspection clears it up fast. Help with help. Speak in a warm, clear, knowledgeable, and friendly tone, calm and conversational, like a helpful local expert explaining something simply. A quick check of location, size, and safety impact can save you time, money, and a bad insurance decision. Small, clean chips are often repairable, but damage in your line of sight, near the edge, or spreading across the glass usually means it's time to replace. When your windshield meets the right safety standards, it protects you the way it's designed to in a crash. Fast. Speak in a warm, clear, knowledgeable, and friendly tone, calm and conversational, like a helpful local expert explaining something simply. If you're not sure which category your windshield falls into, Speedy Windshield Repair is happy to take a look. Reach out anytime for a free quote or to ask a question, and we'll help you figure out the safest, most affordable path forward.